Hello or welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Johan and I'm a Dutchie, and I'm trying to learn about life living in Australia, and the only way that I can do this, because it's way down there, is about watching videos, YouTube videos about life and living in Australia. And if you like this kind of videos, and if you want to learn along with me more about life and living in Australia, then maybe you should consider to hit the subscribe button. And for today, I'm going to take a look at the video about Australian slang, real life English and vocabulary and common expressions. So the language, because it's not English, it's not American English, it's Australian English. So I want to know, and somebody in the comments suggested that if I do this, that I should put on the subtitles because it would be better understand. But yeah, let's take a look at it. If it's absolutely necessary, if I don't understand what's been said, then I will put on the subtitles. Yeah, okay. Let's take a look at this video.
This video is one that you've been asking me for a long time. I'm Emma from
A confidence coach. Okay.
English, here to share some very common, very Australian expressions with you. If you're living in Australia or planning to visit Australia in the future and plan to chat with some locals while you're here, you're going to have to learn some of the local slang expressions and get used to listening to an Australian English accent.
If this is Australian accent, then she is a teacher, so I hope she pronounced it all right. That it's, for me, as a Dutch guy with English as a second language, I can follow her along, but so I don't need subtitles until now, not until just now.
If you don't already know, I'm from Australia, a very big, very beautiful island underneath you, or to the east or the west of you. Now,
yeah, down under.
my Australian English is an English teacher's version of Australian English.
Okay.
So I thought it would be useful to get some real Australian accents on here, just
I had some troubles with my eyes, so let's continue.
to show you what it's like. So I've asked a few friends to think of some common Australian expressions that they use all the time, and then try to explain them for you. It's going to seem like a bit of a random collection of expressions because I asked them to think of ones that they use, but they are super useful and they're used every day. Ready? Let me first introduce you to Ben. Now, you've actually met Ben before in this video here.
I often say, what are you doing this arvo?
Wow! What are you doing this arvo? No clue. Yeah, what are you doing this until that point, but arvo? Damn. Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
Which means, well, it's a compressed way of saying, what are you doing this afternoon?
This afternoon. Okay.
Thanks, Ben. That was a pretty good explanation. This afternoon is very often spoken by Australians as the Savo, or even Savo.
Yeah, okay, but she explains a Savo, but he used this already. So this arvo, this afternoon. I would say this evening, but this arvo, There is no afternoon. Okay.
Arvo is used in spoken English only, and that goes for most of the expressions in this video. They're informal and they're mostly used in spoken English. And Australians like to shorten words as much as possible. Arvo, avo, ambo, servo, Barbie, Sanger, Kanga, Blowy.
Oh boy. Oh. Ambo. Yeah, okay. Ambulance officer. We use the word ambu with an u as being an ambulance, as calling the ambu, but servo. A servo is not a service station, it's a server, a computer server. So take a look at the server. Yeah, Barbie. Yeah, okay. Barbecue, Barbie, yeah, okay. Sanga, sandwich. No slang word over here in Europe for sandwich. Kangaroo, also not over here in Europe. And blowy, blowfly. Alright. Like the Americans do always put everything in an acronym. The Aussies do all making it shorter.
Footy, mozzie, bodlo, and it just goes on and on. That's where arvo comes from. And then there's the link between the words this and arvo. And this happens all the time in spoken English for all native speakers who are speaking at a natural pace, no matter where they come from. Words that end in a consonant sound are often linked to the following word if it starts with a vowel sound. I'm a little hungry. I'm
a? Because I am is already shortened as I am and I'm. But I am a and then I'm a
little hungry. Keep it together. Keep it together. Keep it together. So that's why this and arvo sound like they're smashed together. This arvo. This arvo.
Lisavo, Lisavo, Lisavo.
We're having some mates round for a Barbie Savo. You should come. You can also hear arvo on its own. I'll pick it up on Wednesday, Arvo.
Pick it up on Wednesday afternoon. I'll pick it up on Wednesday afternoon. Wednesday over. Okay. I'm learning English here.
Let's move on.
She'll be right. When would I use she'll be right? Anytime that something looks like it's going to go wrong. Or you're in doubt or...
Any uncertainty.
Yes. And you're just like, nah, it'll be fine. But instead you just go, she'll be right.
Mate. Add a mate on the end.
Mate is like the extra convincer. It just reassures everyone.
She'll be right, mate.
Yeah, she'll be right.
Like Jess said, this expression is used all the time when you're trying to convince yourself or someone else that everything will be okay. It's the equivalent of saying, don't worry about it, or it'll be fine.
It will be
The car
fine.
feels a little strange. I hope we don't have a flat tire. She'll be right. There's only 10 k's to go. The trick with this expression is that she, as a pronoun, doesn't always refer to a woman or a girl. Most of the time, yes, it does, but sometimes you'll hear people refer to objects as she. It's just something to keep in mind.
Yeah, it's more often, especially to boats, gets a female name, or cars we talk to as she. So, yeah, It's not always it.
Particularly for this expression. Here, she is referring to the tire, or even to the situation in general.
Oh, to the tire, not even
So
the car.
let's hear a few common ways that Australians talk positively about something. Here's Ali.
I say either it'll be ace or I've had a ripper of a time. It's a
How did she say it is?
Positively about something. Here's Ali.
I say either it'll be ace or I've had a ripper of a time. It's a great thing. If you have a ripper,
Okay.
A ripper.
a ripper
Like,
of a time, you've had a great
like
time.
it's up here.
Yeah.
Like
And,
a good time's probably here, and a ripper of a time,
and an ace time is like
maybe a little bit lower.
yeah.
Okay, so all of these expressions are used to say that something is really great. Note that ace is an adjective. It could be used to describe people, things, experiences. Ripper can be an adjective too. I've had a ripper day. But it can also be used in this fixed expression as a noun. A ripper of a time. How was your trip? It was ace. We had a ripper of a time. We just hung out on the beach all day.
Oh, it was ace. We had a ripper of time. We just hung out of the beach all day. It was A-okay. We had a marvelous time. We had a great time. We just hung out on the beach all day. It was A-okay. Yeah.
Now, when Ali and Jess were using their hands to show how great these expressions were, they were explaining the degree of greatness. So, according to them, a great time is here, and an ace time is here, and a ripper of a time is here. I guess that might be true. Australians, what do you think? Is a ripper better than ace?
I'm not Australian, so wrong man to ask the question to, but I know I have Australian followers, so they can comment on this.
I think so. Meet Tom. Now, Tom is a tradesman, and tradesmen work in trades. They build things and they fix things. Here in Australia, it's really common to hear the abbreviated names of these jobs.
He is a tradesman. She did actually say tradesman?
Now, Tom is a tradesman, and tradesmen work in trades. They build things and they fix things.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That was not the association that I would, because if you works in trade, trading, to trade something like, on communities, like assets, shareholders, in the trading, but it's a trade. It's, in this case, a trade is being somebody who really knows their trade, as being a professional in certain trade. He is a tradesman. Wow.
Here in Australia, it's really common to hear the abbreviated names of these jobs, the shortened version, because we Australians love to make words shorter.
So out of all the tradies, which is a tradesman, tradies, you got your chippies, which is a carpenter, your sparkies, which is an electrician, you got your brickies, which are bricklayers.
Oh boy.
Did you get that?
Yeah.
He's referring to people's jobs. A tradie is a tradesman. A chippy is a carpenter, someone who works
carpenter.
with wood. A sparky is an electrician.
Okay, sparks,
brickie
yeah.
Is a
Bricklayer.
bricklayer.
Probably the other best part of the day is when we knock off.
Yeah, okay. When we knock off, as we're clocking out in the United States, as in we're leaving, we're leaving. So it's finished. It's 5 o'clock or whatever the time used to be. And then we say, okay, we're going home. We knock off. I guess that's what he meant.
Yeah. Finish. Get on the piss.
Get on the piss? Oh, wow. Okay.
Which is like you go have a beer.
I'll go have a beer. I hope that the beer in Australia is not the same like drinking. Only the Aussies can react to this one. Oh, wow.
Knock off and get on the piss. Not distinctly Australian expressions there, but ones that you will definitely hear when you're speaking to Australians. Unfortunately. Knock off is
Unfortunately.
to finish work for the day. What time do you knock off?
Yeah, okay.
I'll knock off early so we can go to the cinema. To get or to be on the piss means to drink alcohol, and usually quite a lot of it. 1 glass of wine is not getting on the piss. Drinking 10 beers is definitely on the piss. Now, this is not really a pleasant way to describe this activity. It's very, very informal and used only amongst friends. But for goodness sakes, please don't tell your boss that that's what you're doing on a Tuesday night. Tell your boss you're meeting a friend for a drink.
Yeah,
But
okay.
then when you're talking to your friend, you could say, let's get on the piss. That would be letting them know that you were interested in drinking a lot that night. Where's Sam? It's Friday. He'll be on the piss with his mates. Please don't tell anyone you learnt that from me. You learnt it from Tom.
I've got a few mates who often chuck a sickie.
Chuck a sickie. Oh. No clue at all. Chuck a sickie. That could be as smoking a cigarette, because a shekkie is something we use over here in the Netherlands as being a cigarette, peeling off a shekkie, making your own cigarette. That's what we call a checkie. And chucking, chucking could be choking, as in, yeah, we're choking on a sick. So it could be smoking a cigarette. That's what when I think about it, that's what. But if somebody would tell me without reading it, I would not know.
Which means when you can't be bothered going to work, they pretend to be sick and they tell their boss.
Oh, wow! Something totally different. Okay. Oh, faking that you're sick.
Well, they tell them I'm sick, but they're really chucking a sickie.
Okay, this is a good one. Every Australian watching has definitely chucked a sickie, at least at some time in the past, and you might have done it as well. So this is when you tell your boss that you're unwell and that you need to take the day off work. But really, you just want to do something more fun, like go to the beach, or maybe the night before you went out and you partied too hard and you can't be bothered, you feel lazy. So in Australian slang, you can say that you chucked a sickie. Your new friends here might try and convince you to go camping with them one long weekend. Come with us! You can just chuck a sickie on Monday. The weather is so good today, I think we'll just chuck a sickie and go to the beach.
Oh boy. I've never done this. Never. Really, never. Because I was a teacher. I am a teacher. So I had a lot of fun in my work, so I'd never done this. But students, of course, sometimes there are students who say, actually faked that they were sick or called in sick while they're not sick. But this is such a cultural difference, because if you hear how it is in, for example, the United States, they work days of hours a day. It's not done over there. And I was thinking, over here in Europe, does it happen? Not often. Let us say not often. And especially it's not some kind of slang. It's I never heard about it of one of my friends or so. No, but I guess this is not common practice in Australia either. So, but what a slang.
Also, check out how Ben said Australia.
Not in Australia anyway. Not in Australia anyway. Not in Australia anyway.
This is literally what Australia sounds like when Australians say it. Let's get back to the girls.
Take it easy.
Yeah.
If you're too keen, too excited, when else do you use it? Like if you're just like
I'm going to take
hustling
it easy
too
today.
much. But then you can also tell someone if they're like angry or like too like erratic.
Step back.
Just say like, whoa, take it easy.
Take it easy. Yeah, but it's more common in English anyway. Take it easy. Take it easy, boy. Yeah, it's not that uncommon.
Take it easy is not strictly Australian. You'll hear it said by lots of different native English speakers. But it does have a few different meanings, like Jess suggested. It can mean relax, to do nothing, just rest or chill out. What are you doing on the weekend? Nothing much, just taking it easy. Or it can mean calm down. So if someone is getting angry or upset or they're too energetic, then you can say, hey, take it easy, Sam. Stop yelling, tell me what's wrong. Okay, we're just gonna deal with the shrimp thing right now. You
Shrimp thing, yeah.
probably think that we say, chuck another shrimp on the barbie all the time. No. In Australia, this is not a shrimp. It's a prawn. We never say shrimp. You'll never hear an Australian say shrimp. But barbie is slang for barbecue, and you'll hear people say that all the time. Come round to our place for a barbie on Sunday. That just means come round to our house for dinner, a dinner that we're cooking on the barbecue. So there you have it, a collection of Australian expressions by Australians.
Okay. Interesting. Learning some new words. That's fun. It was fun. It's fun to do. Learning a lot. Seeing this and hearing. Oh, wow. Yeah, such an interesting language. Without calling it, it's only an accent from English, but it's their own language. It's the language of the Australians. So, but the slang in Australian, oh wow, something different, totally different than we have over here, of course, and slang words that we use in the Netherlands or anywhere else in Europe. Wow, 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 wow. Well, if you liked the video, then press like. And if you want to see more of my videos learning about life and living in Australia, then this is a good place to see one of my videos. And otherwise, it would be really appreciated if you hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video about Australia.